What's going on, guys? It is a bit strange, but I'm starting a vlog after dark. The sun's just gone down. It's New Year's Eve. As you might know, I'm covering Hogmanay for Visit Britain, and a part of my assignment is to do a big video. So I have to do this hero video from my time in Scotland. Today's video might be a little bit different, a little bit more focused on some crazy B-roll or some nice B-roll to go for this video, but I'll be checking in a couple times. There's some concerts going on. I'll probably be photographing Franz Ferdinand's concert, fireworks, all sorts of stuff. So stay tuned. Lots of fun happening on New Year's Eve.
When the race is done, I see no smile, no smile. Trying to shake all the memories, now the enemies, from a place that we both wanna leave. Now we don't really wanna feel. Did we hold on for too long?
Do we have anyone here from Scotland?
I think the Scots are outnumbered. We're inside the party. There's basically three parties going on here. There's the street party, where there's like a parade, there's some acts, there's some stages. Then there's a couple more exclusive places. This is a place that I can't pronounce, under the castle. The castle's up there. And then there's like the main stage in the garden. And we have access to everywhere, and we have like back access, so we can cut through fields, we can do shortcuts and kind of avoid the crowds. So this is gonna be fun. There's a bunch of stuff starting to happen. I think I'm gonna focus actually on concert photography, because that's what I feel like doing, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
I see no smile, no smile, nothing left to say. I guess nobody really won. When the race is done, I see no smile, no smile. Trying to shake all the memories, now the enemies, from a place that we both wanna leave. Now we don't really wanna feel. Did we hold on for too long? Could you tell me, babe, what went wrong? And now we're free, yeah, indeed. Can we walk away in the setting sun? When the race
So everything's kicking off. There's a concert going on just off there right now. Everybody's piling in here, and I was mentioning we have the access to these alleys. So alongside, they have these safety alleys for on the off chance if somebody gets injured, if somebody's sick, or for wheelchair accessibility, and for media to run up and down. So I can get from stage to stage really quick. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some concert photography from now until basically midnight when the fireworks kick off. So let's go do it.
nothing left to say. I guess nobody really won. When the race is done, I see no smile, no smile. Can I get some immunity or just clarity? 'Cause I don't feel like I really thought I would. Or is it like it should? Did we hold on for too long? Could you tell me, babe, what went wrong? Now we're free, yeah, indeed. Can we walk away in the setting sun? When the race is done, I see no smile, no smile, nothing left to say. I guess nobody really won. When the race is done, I see no smile.
I gotta be honest, having media access is so good. Just being able to shoot around from spot to spot, but also being like right up at the stage for the photos of the bands. Yeah, it's been great. I don't know how much I'm gonna film right now because Chaos is about to start. Not an artist named Chaos. Franz Ferdinand starting in like 15 minutes. So I want to get down so I can get in the pit for the first couple of songs. I'm sure there'll be like every photographer there. So hopefully they'll let me shoot it. Hopefully they'll let me in there. And then after that, I've got 15 minutes essentially to get to my photo spot. Luckily, I think there's a really good photo spot up here in this alley with the castle in the background and then the fireworks above it. So yeah, maybe not any talking coming up, but some racing around.
I see no smile, no smile. Where is the smile? Can we walk away in the setting sun when the race is done? I see no smile, no smile, nothing left to say. I guess nobody really won when the race is done. I see no smile, no smile.
And they are gracing this stage for the very first time. Are you ready for Scotland's headliner? It's Franz Ferdinand!
You always searching for a better thing, wanna replace me. I'm in a place that I've never been. It's worse and lonely. Cause someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Sometimes I wanna risk it all, since you left me. Struggle, baby, I see pain, cause I got nothing. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Ooh, isn't it strange we turn?
I'm at a spot that I think is going to be good for the fireworks. About 20,000 people behind me. And yeah, statue and 2 minutes to set up.
I don't love you anymore. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts, I got doubts. Tell me there's good in me, cause I got doubts. Lose it all, I just wanna sin, stay lost in daydreams. And I never wanna have to fear, since you left me. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Thinking that nobody can keep me safe, who's gonna want me? I drink and smoke just to numb the pain of being lonely. Can someone tell me they see good in me, there's good in me. Cause I got doubts, I got doubts, I got doubts, yeah. Ooh, isn't it strange we
Okay, Happy New Year! Happy New Year. I'm trying to be enthusiastic and act like Happy New Year and crazy, but it's 4 days after New Year's. I filmed as soon as I got back to my hotel room at like 3 in the morning on New Year's Eve. I filmed, and I filmed what I felt was the most heartfelt, beautiful New Year's Eve message. And then I'm editing like 3 or 4 days later and noticed that I forgot to switch the mic on. So I'm doing this a second time. No, that's a lie. I'm doing this a third time because I just did it again, but forgot to put the autofocus on, so it was all blurry. So this is the third time I'm attempting to deliver my New Year's message to you. So here it is. And hopefully it's even close to as good as the first one, because I thought the first one was great, but you're gonna have to deal with this one. Happy New Year. My New Year was amazing. Hogmanay was absolutely incredible. It was such a fun experience. I feel so privileged and so grateful for the opportunity to go out, have like a press pass, whip around to different concerts, be front stage for world-class acts, and be able to photograph them. I just feel so grateful for these experiences, and I feel like I hope that I never ever become so spoiled that I think I don't want to go stand in the crowd at a concert when I could go stand up front and photograph it in the VIP. I want to talk about kind of the New Year's Eve experience and kind of what was going through my head and some thoughts and stuff. I was photographing Franz Ferdinand, getting some images, and then as soon as I was done song 3, I ran, like sprinted to the spot that I photographed the fireworks. I totally botched it. I didn't know exactly, obviously, where the fireworks were gonna come up, and they weren't at the right angle, so I missed the fireworks. I shared a couple images of the fireworks I got with you, but it wasn't good. It wasn't the best spot. It was frantic. It was really frantic, getting all the shots, trying to get some shots, trying to get video and everything like that. And it was a lot of fun, and I got really caught up in the moment, and it was exciting and it was fun. And then after the New Year's countdown, everybody cheered. They have like the New Year's song. And to be honest, that was a really, really lonely moment. That was just incredibly lonely. It went from this high of, you know, seeing the fireworks, everybody just cheering and going crazy, and to me turning around as they're singing the song, and everybody's singing, and they're with their friends, or they're with their couples, or with their family, and I'm like in the middle in this kind of quarantined off area, this bordered off area by myself. Totally, it was just lonely to have like 100,000 people around you and just be by yourself in that moment that you're supposed to share with your friends and family. And I really missed everybody. I missed Jody, especially in that moment. I really was, as I was sitting there, I was like, I wish she could be here. I sent her like a Facebook message, which was the best I could do. And it was a really, really lonely moment, but it was also almost like, I don't know, it was a nostalgic moment as well. I had this, I don't know how to explain it. I just had this almost flashback of my life. I hated New Year's because, and kind of like my birthday, I also used to hate my birthday. New Year's was like this reminder that another year had passed, that I wasn't where I wanted to be in my life. It was another reminder that another year had gone by where I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. It was just this reminder that time was passing. And I really felt like time was chasing me, and it scared me that I wasn't doing what I wanted to do. And I hated New Year's. And I love New Year's now. You know, now that I've found my groove, now that I've found my path, I love it. And this New Year's especially, and probably because I had the time to myself, because I was by myself, I had this chance, this opportunity to reminisce and to kind of walk down through my history and just think about life, and to think about the years past, and to think about the New Year's past. And I thought about, you know, high school parties, having New Year's Eve at, you know, somebody's house, underage with some beers. I thought about university, when I used to work at retail, and I'd offer to work New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because I hated the days so much that I wanted to pretend they didn't exist. And then spending those nights by myself at my apartment because everybody else was back home. I remembered the New Year's Eves that I spent traveling all by myself. And it was a really, really powerful kind of evening, just walking home in Edinburgh, thinking about all of these New Years, and thinking about how far things have come and how far my life has come, coming from this kid in high school who had no idea what he wanted to do with his life, and to think how far I've come. It's crazy, and it just makes me eternally grateful. And it was a powerful evening, and I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, because I don't know how to explain it. It was just really almost emotional. I want to say to you guys that 2018 was probably the best year of my life. It was just such a great year from start to finish. Everything that happened, I couldn't ask for anything more. For the support I got from you guys, to the support I got from friends and family, to the direction my life's going, to the direction my career's going, there's nothing I could ask for more. If you asked me where I would be if I could be anywhere in the world doing whatever I wanted to be doing, I'd be doing exactly this. And I think that's a really special place to be. And I'm thankful to you guys for all the support, because you guys make this happen more than you could ever know. And so, yeah, I wish you guys a very, very happy new year. I hope that the new year brings you prosperity, but more importantly, I hope it brings you happiness. I hope it is a year in which you grow. I hope it's a year in which you learn. I hope it's a year in which you achieve not, you know, great success in business or anything, but success in life, and that's just happiness. So I'm wishing you guys happiness, and I'm talking way too much now because I botched the first two versions of this outro. So I'm making up for it with blabbing, and I'm gonna leave you guys there. Tomorrow's episode, I have New Year's resolutions for photography. So I'm going to give you guys my New Year's resolutions in photography, and then it's off to Iceland, which should be amazing. So I'll see you guys on tomorrow's episode, and Happy New Year. Peace.